Sweetie, any word?
They just took James into surgery.
Okay. Listen, it was an accident. You have to remember that, Star.
He tried to save my life, and I shot him. What's wrong with me?
Sweetheart, to me it sounded like all hell broke loose, and you weren't trying to hurt him.
I know, but I was trying to save Dad from being killed by a bullet, and now I might be the one to kill someone.
God, I'm just so glad you're all right.
But Mom, no, he has to be all right. He's the one that has to make it through.
Stop. Look where we are. We're in this great hospital, right? We have great doctors here. They're gonna make sure that James pulls through.
But I just keep thinking, I mean, what if things were different? I don't even... Dad and Danny showed up out of nowhere. I don't even know how they got mixed up in all of this.
What is all of this?
It's complicated.
Try me, please.
Well, for starters, I freaked out on Danny's boyfriend and blamed the whole thing on him, and it's not even all his fault.
Well, I don't think Danny is thinking about that right now.
Danny, there's something you need to know.
Okay, what's going on? All right, you're scaring me.
Lo siento. But you need to know the truth, okay?
What truth? What are you talking about?
Danny, I'm sick.
Some fireworks, huh?
What? Oh, maybe you're thinking of fireworks of a different kind. You and Brody have fun tonight?
Yes, we really did. Even after I told him about how I almost slept with another man.
Listen, I was being polite before for Jessica's sake. It didn't cover everything.
Dude, you put me in a chokehold and almost broke my arm. What's next? Taking my fingers off?
No, just making myself clear. You go near Jessica again, I'll break you in half.
Look, I'm not interested in your woman. And clearly you guys have a solid, honest relationship.
Hey, babe.
Hey, I just wanted to make sure you weren't waiting for me in your room.
Oh, I wish. I'm actually still here at the police department. I don't know how much longer this is going to take.
Well, don't worry about it. I don't know when I'm going to be able to leave the hospital.
Hospital?
Taya, she had a little setback.
Oh, no. How bad is it?
Well, Greg thinks it's just an infection, but I really want to be here for her.
Of course.
And plus Star's here, and... Well, anyway, I just wanted you to know that I didn't run out on you.
You do what you have to do, and there is a tall, dark, handsome, and very successful man here.
If you do say so yourself.
You didn't let me finish. Who can't wait to hear what you have to say about his marriage proposal.
I won't forget.
Take a seat. Go right there.
All right. Counselor? Hello, Lieutenant. Lieutenant, you may or may not know Miss O'Connor has hired me to be her attorney, so I trust she's been advised of her rights.
Yes, and she's been booked on assault charges.
I didn't do anything to Ford.
Then why would he say you did it?
Look, Elijah, I did exactly what you told me to do in that letter. I called the cops, and I told them that Hannah was the one that bashed my head in, not you.
Don't answer that, Hannah, and don't say another word. Just know, I am here to help you.
Excuse me. Do you have any idea how much longer James Ford will be in surgery?
Dr. Gangemi's scheduled the OR for several hours, so I'll let you know as soon as we get word. We've had trouble reaching his family.
Well, I might have a way of getting in touch with him.
At least he'll know his girlfriend was here.
I'm not his girlfriend. I'm just someone who cares.
A lot, obviously.
I took your advice. I told Brody everything about what happened on prom night, about how I went to Christian's place, but Ford was there instead.
And about getting in bed with Ford.
Oh, I don't know how those words came out of my mouth, but they did. I told him, and I even told him that that's what made me remember about what Mitch did to me.
Honey, I know how hard that was for you. I am so proud of you.
I couldn't have done it without you.
Oh, please. Please, you know how strong you are. Okay, if you weren't Vicky's daughter, Dorian would claim you as a Kramer woman.
That would be something.
But I was right, wasn't I? I mean, Brody understood.
About me. He wasn't so understanding about Ford.
You don't know anything about solid or honest.
Look, dude, this isn't about me.
I don't need you to play the choir boy. I'm just warning you. You come near Jessica again and you're done. Do we understand each other?
Perfectly.
Sorry. Mind if I get this? Hello?
Ford, it's Star Manning.
Look, if you're calling to rip into me about Langston, I've already gotten it today from every other woman in your family.
This is not about Langston. It's about your brother, James. He's in the hospital, and he's been shot.
I'll be right there.
Does that mean you believe I'm innocent? That I wasn't the one who hurt Ford?
Right now, that's irrelevant. You're entitled to attorney. I'm here to help you.
Thanks. That means a lot.
Look, I didn't get a chance to tell you this before, but I'm really sorry. You know, if I hadn't run off with Hannah, you guys would have been able to bring her in a lot sooner.
Well, we have her now.
Well, that's all I wanted to say. I'm ready.
For what?
Well, you have to lock me back up, right? For jumping bail?
Oh my gosh, I'm so glad you're okay. Oh my gosh, I was going crazy thinking you might be with Hannah.
I would never hurt Cole.
Hannah, please, what did I say? Not another word.
Tell me what happened. You didn't say much on the phone other than that you were okay and that you were coming back.
I was with Hannah.
Why?
Because she told me she knew where Star was. But she lied. She made up this whole story about how Star left me for some other guy.
What?
That's not all. She never saw Manning push you down the stairs.
Why are you doing this?
Marty, please, I'm gonna ask you to step away from my client.
Did you push me?
No.
Hannah?
Did you even see me get pushed down the stairs?
Marty, I must insist.
Yes, I did. Hey, Nate, get over here. You cannot go in there.
I just want to let Danny know that I'm waiting for her.
Okay, listen, they're having a private family conversation. Private.
About what? What's going on in there?
Look, I know you're sick. Okay, you're in the hospital, and I know I shouldn't have left you when you were having those headaches. But
you're not
no, but you're in the right place now, okay? You're gonna get whatever medicine that you need.
No, Mija. The headaches are only symptoms. They're not the problem.
You said my mother was just working too much, that she'd be fine.
Yes, that's what I wanted to believe. That's what I kept telling myself, but
The truth is that I am sick, and I am not going to get better.
Brody thinks that Ford took advantage of me.
Well, he did. He knew about your mental state. That you weren't a consenting adult. You were still emotionally a teenager.
I know, but in the end, no one got hurt.
No one but Ford, who got his head cracked by a jealous ex. I am just glad that you got out of there before crazy girl Hannah showed up.
You and me both.
You know, if she was mad enough to try to kill Ford for dumping her, there's no telling what she would have done to the woman she found in bed next to her.
I don't even want to think about it.
You know what? It's over. It is over. Everything is over now because you have told your handsome man everything, and you can both move on. You can let it go forever.
Come on, it's still cold.
Oh, hey. Do you feel like another hot dog?
Actually, I just got a call from Detective Price. John needs me to come in. They're bringing in Hannah O'Connor, and they need me on another case.
Is it big?
There was some sort of shootout at that old barn on 23A, apparently. Todd Manning went head-to-head with some thug.
What? Is Todd all right?
No, don't say that. Of course you're gonna get better. That's what hospitals are for, to make you better.
Danny, you have to listen to what your mom's gonna say, okay?
I have a brain tumor.
What? No, that's crazy.
It's true, and it's inoperable.
But that's something that you can live with, right?
No, Mika. I can't live with it, not for very long.
So make him take him out. Make
It's
it operate.
inoperable, sweetheart.
No, just
means that it is too
stop it,
aggressive.
okay? Just stop. None of this makes any sense.
I know, sweetheart. I know that it doesn't make sense.
Danny.
What is wrong with you? How can you let her say this stuff?
Well, I don't want to, but I'm afraid that's the truth. Mom.
I'm dying, sweetheart. And soon.
No. No!
Where is he? Where's James?
He's still in surgery.
What the hell happened? How did he get shot?
It's a long story.
Wait, how do you know my brother? Why are you here, Star?
I'm the one that shot him.
You saw me get pushed down the stairs?
Yes.
All right, I am going to need a room to confer with
No.
my...
You saw who did it? You know who pushed me?
Yes.
Mom, no, every time Hannah opens her mouth, she lies.
If she did see something, we'll find out who it is.
No, I want to know now. She's manipulated us for months. I went after Todd because she said he pushed me. Cole could go away for God knows how long because he believed her lie. We all deserve to know the truth now.
I think you realize my client doesn't have to answer these questions.
I want to know. I deserve to know who killed our baby.
John, I can no longer let my client to act against her own best interest here.
Hannah, listen to me. Listen to me. Honey, I know you're not a bad person at heart, okay? You've been hurt and I know that you understand how important it is for all of us to know who pushed me down the stairs. We deserve to know the truth.
It wasn't me. And it wasn't Todd Manning either. And you do deserve to know who wanted you and your baby dead.
I didn't get all the details, but Detective Price did say that Manning shot the thug.
Is he dead?
His body was sent to the morgue. I'm sorry, baby. I don't know how late I'm gonna be.
Oh, no, it's okay. Just call me when you're done. I love you.
Bye, Kelly.
Bye. Oh, man, what did Todd get mixed up in this time?
I'm just glad he's all right. Well, Todd has always been fairly indestructible. But you know what? Let's get back to you. You wanted to tell me something about Ford. What is it?
Oh, I didn't want to upset Brody. It's all in the past anyway, right?
Unless it isn't. Come on, just tell me.
It's just Brody got really angry at Ford before, and he threatened to charge him with rape for taking advantage of me.
Except you didn't have sex.
No. And I reminded Brody of that, and, you know, Ford agreed with me. He backed up the story that I thought all along.
Thought, but you didn't know?
Of course I did. I just thought, you know, for a split second that, you know, maybe if I didn't remember attacking him, then it was possible I didn't remember something else as well.
Having sex with him.
I didn't. I know I didn't. I know that as much as I know that I didn't hit him. And, you know, Ford agreed with me. So, he wouldn't lie about something like that, right?
Well, kind of would.
You shot James?
It was an accident.
Okay, how is shooting my little brother an accident?
I was trying to protect him. This guy Bull was chasing after James. Bull's gun got loose. He was struggling with my dad for his, and I grabbed Bull's gun. I shot it because I was trying to save my dad, okay? Then Bull got shot. I thought that I was the one who shot him, but here, it was my dad. And then I look over and I see James and he's bleeding and I realize that I shot James and not Bull.
Some story.
What, you don't believe me?
I don't know what to believe, Star, except the part where you shot my brother.
What are you... I told you that I didn't mean to do that.
You sure about that? You sure you just weren't trying to get back at me for getting in between Langston and Marco?
Are you kidding me? Why would you say something like that? This was a horrible accident.
Uh-huh.
You know what? I don't care what you think. Because I was there for James when someone was chasing after him. Where the hell were you?
Tell me who pushed me? Who caused me to miscarry a baby?
You don't have to do this.
What do I have to lose?
Make it clear she's speaking of her own free will. She has not been officially questioned.
Just tell me. Just give me a name.
I will tell you. As long as I can't be prosecuted for making a false statement or charged with what I didn't do, which is assaulting Ford.
All right, I told you I can't give you immunity. You need to inform your client that any deals need to come through the DA's office and Lord Buchanan.
I can wait. But if I get locked up for being falsely accused, so does the information that I have against who pushed you down the stairs. And you will never know who actually wanted to get rid of you and your baby. I mean, can you live with that?
It's bad, right?
I don't know. I can't say, but I can tell you that Danny is going to need a friend.
You don't have to ask me to be her friend.
Okay. Because she's going to need somebody that she can really lean on.
I'll be right here. Just like I was the other time.
Yeah? What other time are you talking about?
The other night, when Cole beat up her father,
Oy.
and when she didn't know if he was lying or not.
Yeah, that was a bad night.
I'd like to think that I was there for her. I know she's there for me. She's the best friend I've ever had.
Yeah?
Yeah. She put it all on the line for me and my mom. And she told me she didn't know what she would do if her mom was in trouble. So I'm gonna be here for her no matter what. I care about her. I really care about her. So I'm not going anywhere.
Well, looks like you got the job.
No, this doesn't make any sense. One day you're fine, the next day you have a headache, and now they tell you you're dying? It doesn't work like that, Mom. Somebody made a mistake.
No.
They need to run tests or something.
No.
Well, then they need to do more. I mean, how crazy is this? Since when do hospitals do drive-through diagnosis?
Sweetheart, listen to me.
She's been sick for a while, honey.
Wait, so the dizziness, the food poisoning? God, it wasn't food poisoning, was it?
I'm so sorry.
How long have you known that you've been sick?
For a while, a month or so.
A month or so? When were you going to tell me?
Well, telling you wouldn't have made any difference.
Oh, so that makes it okay to keep it a secret from me?
You were just starting to have a life here in Lambview, making friends, having fun. After all you'd been through, you were happy. I didn't want you to put all that on hold because of me.
My life? My life? Like sitting in a boring classroom? Doing this stupid musical that we didn't even get to do?
I didn't think it was stupid, and I don't think you thought it was stupid either. I didn't want you to lose all that because you were worried about me.
No, but I'm your daughter. You should have told me.
Danny, I don't know if there's any consolation, but she didn't tell me either. I just found out myself recently.
So that's what's been going on between you two. That night that I found you together in that room, you weren't doing it. You were taking care of her.
Yes, that's right.
You're right, sweetheart. Todd and I have gotten closer because I'm sick. It's why it's important to us that you two build a relationship together. That's why I haven't been content to think that you guys will hope that you guys will find each other someday. I need your father in my life now. And so do you. Brody wanted to charge Ford with rape, that certainly would be a good reason for Ford to deny having had sex with you.
Ford isn't lying. We're talking about a guy who loves to boast about all of his conquests. If I had been with him, he would have told everybody before Brody confronted him.
Oh, he was in the hospital healing from a very serious head injury.
And that didn't stop him from telling John about all of the women that he loved and left. So
yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah, I pushed Ford off me before anything happened, and that's the end of the story.
You and Brody getting back together again is the end of story, and a happy one, I might add.
So what's up with you and Todd?
Excuse me?
Excuse you. You almost had a cow when you found out that something had happened to him.
We worked together. I was concerned.
You were more than concerned. Come on.
All right, you know what? I do need someone to talk to about this.
Well, how about your best friend?
Okay. Todd kissed me and I can't stop thinking about it.
Danielle, I'm going to be here for you. Always. Because we're family.
No, families are supposed to help each other. Why aren't you doing anything about this? You've got all that money to throw around. There's got to be something that you can do.
Yeah, I would do anything.
Well, then do it. Fix this.
No, mija. There's nothing he can do, okay? We've explored all the options.
What does that even mean?
We've gotten second and third opinions.
And fourth and fifth opinions, and they're all saying the same.
Well, what about Destiny's brother, Greg?
Sweetheart, he's who gave me the diagnosis. Honey, I don't want to, but I'm gonna die. So, what we have to do now is make the most of the time we have together, okay?
You should have been there for your brother.
Star, I was in the hospital.
I'm talking about way before that. How could you leave your little brother with your father? He used him to steal for him. He put his life in danger, and you're too busy having sex with anything that walks to even think about James?
So you're saying it's my fault that he got shot?
The whole reason why he was in this in the first place was to get away. He didn't know how else to get away from your crazy father.
Wait a second. Wait. What kind of trouble is he in?
Well, he was trying to escape from the chop shop. And by doing that, he stole $50,000 from your father. Money that your dad made from using James to go and steal cars.
I know how the business works, okay? God, I can't believe you were stupid enough to take Dad's money. Didn't he understand what it'd be like if he got found out?
Well, he was so desperate. All he wanted to do was start a new life. Especially after his big brother abandoned him.
No, you don't know anything about me and my brother. I love that kid. I may not get a chance to tell him how much.
Like I said, I can't make a deal.
Hannah. Look, we were friends once. If any part of you still cares about me, then can't you just tell the truth?
All right, that's enough. I need to speak with my client in private now.
Russell, will you take Mr. Clark and Miss O'Connor to an interview room and wait outside? Thank you.
Thank you.
You're right. We were friends once. We got to know each other. You have to know in your heart that I'm not capable of what they're accusing me of doing. I could never try to kill someone.
You okay?
Yes, it's a process.
Yeah.
I'm worried about Cole.
Look, I know what it took to get me out on bail. Look, I'm gonna try to make it up.
No, that's not what I'm worried about. Does he have to go back to jail tonight?
Well, if he crossed state lines, then he violated the terms of his bail agreement.
John found me in Maryland.
Maryland? I think you have to brush up on your geography, kid. I could have swore that hotel was on this side of the Pennsylvania border.
How much time do we have?
Months.
Maybe less. We need to make some plans.
No. No.
Danny, I know exactly
No,
how you
you
feel.
don't! I can't be here. I can't do this.
Sweetheart.
No, just leave me alone, okay? I have to get out of here.
Don't.
Danny, wait, hey! Danny!
Todd, let her go.
I said I'd be here for Danny, and I will.
Tay, are you okay?
Oh, God. The look on her face when I told her. Oh, God. My baby. My little baby.
Okay. Start from the beginning.
Oh, that's just it. There is no beginning. The kiss just came out of nowhere.
Well, that sounds like Todd. What happened after the kiss?
Well, when I tried to talk to him about it, he just told me that he wanted me.
Like he wanted?
No, he didn't mean it. He just wanted me to stop asking him what kissing me meant.
Besides the obvious.
No, I don't think that Todd has the hots for me. I think he kissed me because something else is going on with him.
And what about you? What's going on with you?
What do you mean?
Do you have feelings for Todd?
Danielle! Danny! What the hell are you doing here?
Same as you. I'm looking for Danielle.
Well, get lost. I can do it myself.
I'm not leaving.
Listen, Skippy. You don't get to decide what you do. You're the one who got my daughter in this mess and nearly got her killed, right?
I'm sorry. Okay, I told you. I can't tell you how sorry I am, Mr. Manning. But listen, she needs me right now. And if this is what I think it is, then her mom needs you too. It's okay. Go back to the hospital. Let me find Danny.
How are you gonna do that?
Please trust me, Mr. Manning.
Oh, God, Blair. What if she hates me?
She does not hate you.
You did not see the look on her face when I told her. She was so furious at me for not having told her sooner, and then she ran out the door.
She's confused. Taya, she's scared. Shh, now calm down. Calm down. She has to absorb all of this, and she has to accept it. That's why, sweetie, that's why it was so important that you told her the truth.
It's the hardest thing I've ever done in my life.
God, I can't even imagine.
I'm just glad that Todd was here for me, for us.
Yeah. How are he and Danny getting along?
You know, I don't know exactly how or when it happened, but something shifted between those two. I just hope it's enough for them to be able to trust each other and love each other, so they'll have each other once I'm gone, you know?
I'm making a promise right now to you, okay? You listen to me. I'm going to do everything in my power to make sure that Danny is a part of Todd's life, a part of his family, a star on the boys, okay? Promise.
I don't know what I would have done without you these past few months. You kind of taken over my life.
Oh, well, you know what? Somebody had to do your little high maintenance here.
So is Danny. And I need to know that you're going to be there for her. That you're going to be a big part of her life when I'm gone.
So, how did you and James hook up?
Your brother fixed my car.
And that led to you shooting him?
There's a lot more to it than that. James and I, we stole my car together. Bull thought that we were a couple, so he threatened me too. I had just as much of a reason to get Bull off of our backs as James did. So when we realized that we couldn't get the money back, we decided to use my new car instead to give to Bull. When we wrecked that car, James said that he was going to turn himself into Bull and work off the debt that he owed your father.
Yeah, well, Dad doesn't like to be crossed. I can't imagine what he would do to James if he went back.
Well, he was ready to go back. And he wasn't scared.
Yeah, well, if he can face Dad, then he can face whatever's going on in there.
I hope so.
I don't know what to say. You keep bailing me out.
Don't mention it. Literally. Don't mention it.
John, welcome back.
Hey, Brody.
Hannah down in lockup?
Yeah, she's in there with Elijah Clark. Interview too.
That was quick.
Look, I'm gonna go call Star, okay?
I think she's at the hospital.
The hospital? Why?
There was a shooting and they're interviewing all the witnesses over there.
What, is Star okay?
I don't have all the details. I'll find out.
Go. Oh my God. I hope Star's okay. I mean, I don't think Cole could take anymore.
Looks like the only victims were 2 out-of-towners. I'm gonna check in with Detective Price.
Oh my gosh, thank God. I'm sorry. Sorry about before. I lost it with Hannah.
That's okay.
I still can't believe that Todd was actually telling the truth for once. You know, he said he thought that Hannah was the one who attacked Ford as well. You think she did it, don't you?
Let's see. Now, Hannah, I need you to be completely honest with me. Start from the beginning.
Do you think you can get me out of this?
There's a lot of evidence stacked against you. Most notably, Robert Ford's blood on your sweater. It was found in your dorm room.
It had to be planted. I mean, somebody's trying to set me up.
Why? Who would want to do that to you?
I think we both know the answer to that question.
I do not have feelings for Todd. How can you even ask me that? My cousin has gone a million rounds with that man, and the last thing I'm going to do is get in the ring with them, okay? That would be a freak show.
Well, I think that Blair and Todd have finally moved on from each other.
Those two? Okay, that's impossible.
So you're saying you think Todd still has feelings for her?
I don't think Todd knows what he feels half the time.
You're probably right.
Yeah. But whatever it is, he can't just go around kissing me whenever he wants, you know? It distracted me. And the last thing I need is to be distracted.
Because of your mom?
There's only one thing on my mind right now, and that is to find the Bennett Thompson my mother left me a clue about. I think he may have murdered her.
Why would I know who would want to set you up?
I thought you wanted me to be completely honest with you.
Well, I did.
It's, funny, because you know the truth. I mean, you've known all along that Todd Manning didn't push Dr. Saybrook down those stairs.
I'm gonna go check on Star.
You look gorgeous.
Hey, Eli, it's Blair. Listen, will you call me when you get this message? I want to talk to you. Well, I'm ready to talk to you about your marriage proposal. Did you find Daniela?
No, but I've got someone on the case.
How's she gonna get through this, Todd?
We're gonna help her.
Once I'm gone.
You're gonna live through her. You're gonna live through Danny. And she's gonna be okay because she's your daughter.
She's gonna need you, Todd.
And I need her too.
Danny! Danny! Danny, you there? Danny! Damn it.
I'm so sorry that I shot your brother.
Well, Star, you may have pulled the trigger, but I think I'm the one that's guilty. I wasn't there when you needed me.
Well, now you are here.
You know what? I don't like this waiting. I'm gonna go find out what's going on.
Yeah, there's some evidence against Hannah in the Ford case.
What about what happened to us? Will we ever know who pushed me?
I owe it to you to get an answer to that, and I will.
It was you. You're the one I saw in the stairwell. You're the one who pushed Marty Saybrook down the stairs.
Thanks, Grandma. Oh, and if Hope wakes up, can you just give her a kiss and tell her that I love her? Thanks, bye.